Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Friday. Here, let me get everything set up. I'm not sure if my audio is good, so just real quick housekeeping.
Hey guys, how's it going?
How do I sound? How is everything? Let me pull up chat so I can actually see you guys answer my questions. That would be cool. Right? Hi guys. Okay, hi Medallion. Hi Gabriel. Hi Gingerbread. Hi Lucas. Omega 16-bit dungeon. Hey. How's it going? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, I'm celebrating my birthday a little early cuz it's on Monday and Monday is boring cuz it's a work day. So I was like, I'll celebrate my birthday weekend, but I don't have plans tonight and I was like, well, it would make sense to play some Majora's Mask. Okay, when you say audio is low, is it to me? Because it says that my mic audio is max on OBS. So if I talk louder, is that better? Let me know. Thanks, Blizmo. I could boost the volume a little bit. How do I do that? Uh-oh. Audio level is low. Okay. Does it work better now? That's much better? Yeah, because I could be just turning it up on my mic. Okay, mic audio is good now. Cool, 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 cool. Thank you for that. I can't tell. I don't know. So it's okay for now. I know. We'll figure it out. So today I thought it'd be cool to stream Majora's Mask. I feel like in general, I typically stream or not stream. I typically play retro games in general. That's just kind of the thing I'm more interested in. But maybe I'll stream some indie too, depending on what games are out at the time. But I think this is fun. It's a time to hang out and chat about games. And I guess today celebrate my birthday a little bit. So shout out to my older sister. So she got me for my birthday Labubu's. I don't know if you guys follow these, but I'm very excited about it. She gave me this guy in his little costume. Yay, capitalism, late stage. And there's also this guy right here. Look how fun they are. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna put them back. They're like, if you don't know what these guys are, they're like bag charms that like I guess got really popular. They're kind of like the next Beanie Babies or like, what other crap we were collecting. I know they are creepy, but they are cute. Like, it's like ugly cute kind of thing. I don't know. I think it's fun. Okay, so let's jump into gaming. Yeah. Whoops, I'm moving my thing. There we go. Oh, I keep on accidentally clicking my stream. Can you guys see me move that live? Okay. Let me know if the game audio is too loud. I can't tell. Yay, Majora's Mask! What should our name be? Let's do Schmutz. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. I tend not to be really like a birthday person because, it's just like another day. But it is fun to like celebrate or do something. Johnny, thank you so much for the $4.99. I really appreciate it. Okay, we're Schmutz. Lucas, you've only gotten to the swamp level? Oh, this game is so good. I remember I used to get really freaked out by this game because it was like significantly scarier than Ocarina of Time. And I remember only playing it during the daytime because it freaked me out so much. Let's see. Am I playing on NSO? Sure. Let's see. I wish I could play on original hardware, but I don't have an N64 clone console. Do those even exist? I feel like Analog announced one recently, but like I don't think any information has released about it yet regarding like how it works and what's under the hood. But it would be cool to play Majora's Mask or other Nintendo 64 games on original hardware. I have a pretty decent Nintendo 64 collection, and so it would be fun to whip out those games again. I say that like I don't have my Nintendo 64 plugged into my living room, but you know what I mean. You're here for the free cake? Me too. I actually have 0 cake. I should get some though. That sounds fun. I'm kind of more of a cheesecake kind of person, which is more like pie if you're thinking about it. Oh, this game is so good. Just like the music and the sound, you know, like everything. They did such a good job with just doing an asset swap and like, you know, making new levels out of that. Yeah, Sean has ranted about the Analog 64 quite a few times. I remember when we were talking about it and like I agreed with him because like, I don't know, I can't say certain details, but you know, I used to work in third-party hardware for retro video game stuff. And yeah, anyone that like says that they have an N64 and doesn't show what's underneath the hood, you should definitely, you know, look into that because usually it's emulation hardware. It's really hard to do. It's incredibly hard to do. That's why no one's done it, you know. So I was really surprised when they had announced it. Ooh, you'll cut a slice of coffee cake in honor of the day. Thank you, Apples. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Dude, I love this game. It is so good. The only bummer is you can't skip cutscenes. I know that they added that to the 3DS version, but I wish the N64 had that too. That would have been nice. You know? Dude, getting dragged by a horse would definitely like rip off Link's arms. His child arms. I forgot what video, but some YouTuber calculated like the force that the hook shot releases and if it would cut off like Link's arms, and the answer was yes. I remember finding that funny. Hi, Semi-Global. Good to see you. I have a really hard time focusing, like reading chat and playing. So this will be a fun test of my multitasking. And it's not very good. Oh, it was Game Theory? That was it. I remember it being a video. I used to watch Game Theory all the time. You guys know about the theory that that Link's dead and this goes through the stages of grief or whatever? I believe it. Thanks, William. I appreciate that. I'm in my 30s. I turned 32 on Monday, which is real cool. I don't know. I don't feel old. Like 30s isn't old. So I don't know. It's just kind of like one of those things. Hi, Phil. It's good to see you. We're almost done with the opening sequence. It's very long, to be honest. And I get why, because, you know, you need to get, like, the gist of, like, what's going on and all that. But I would prefer to get to playing. Today's random drink of choice is the cheese sparkling grape delight. It's from Costco. Tea in general is really, really good. I'm kind of a total, like, beverage goblin, and I will, like, always have a different, like, little tasty, drinky. I feel old around 50. I think so. But, yeah, until then. Will I do a meet and greet at Too Many Games? So I am doing one with the Spawncast. So if you go see the Spawncast's panel, I don't know if it's been announced yet. I don't remember what day it is. It's I think it's Saturday. I don't know. But if you are going to the Spawncast panel, we're doing a meet and greet signing afterwards, and I will be there. Let's see, Abe, you just turned 35. Happy birthday. And I don't know, you're as old as you feel. But if you're feeling old, then, you know, no, I feel like an old man. Like, I like to go to bed early. I don't really drink anymore, to be honest. Like, I'm more of a morning person now. I don't know, if I stay up late, I don't get up, like, I just can't. I can't rally like I used to. After Summer Game Fest, like, after the initial event, I had to go back for IGN Live, and I just couldn't rally. Like, my body was just like, nope. I was just too tired. Deku Link is really cute. I don't know if he was intended to be really cute, but he is really cute. In other words, I grew up. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I just feel like in, like, my, like, early 20s, I could rally. I could, like, you know, stay up and like, if I traveled, I could, like, you know, continue working the next day, no problem. Can't do that anymore. I usually need sleep. Let's see. Am I Gaelic? You just turned 38 on June 9th, and you still feel like you're a 14-year-old boy. I am not Gaelic. What does Gaelic mean? I know, is that Irish? Or, like, something in Ireland? I'm not very good at geography. Fun fact, I failed the 7th grade geography test. I don't know if you guys all had to do that too. But yeah, I was not good at it. When is my show happening? The one I'm hosting. So I'm going to be hosting a couple things at Too Many Games. So there is the Too Many Games Indie Awards show that's happening on Friday night at, let me check what time, because I don't want to give you the wrong time. I think it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm going to be co-hosting the Indie Game Showcase. The Too Many Games Indie Game Showcase. And that is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, like, if it's, like, one of those things where, like, if you can't make it to the convention, you can watch online on Too Many Games' channel, and it'll be really fun. I've done hosting, I guess a little background, besides, like, seeing me at the Game Awards and at Summer Games Fest, I've done, like, other hosting or, like, on-screen talent things before. In 2019, Anime Expo, which is one of the largest anime conventions on the West Coast, they had hired me as on-screen talent. I also worked for the comics beat at San Diego Comic-Con, where I got to interview a bunch of really cool celebs and guests of the convention. So, like, there's been things in the past, so it's just kind of another one of those things. And I'm really thankful that they invited me to the convention to go check it out. I've never been to too many games before, and I've heard such great things. Back in the Hyperkin days, they did go to that convention, but that was one of the very few that I never got to attend. 50% because just they didn't need that many people there, and then the other 50% was because it overlapped my birthday, so I didn't volunteer to go. Let's see. Alfonso, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate your birthday wishes. You guys are so sweet. It's appreciated. I feel like I should do something. Since I'm chatting with you guys, and maybe I can get your opinion on this. So, like, I tend to chat back with chat, you know? So, for super chats, should I do something special? Or, like, what should I do for that to help highlight and make that really cool? Obviously, maybe not starting in this stream because I don't have any things. Do I have any cool things? I don't have any cool things. I don't know. I'm not a streamer. I don't know how this works. Do I have anything? I don't know. Let me know your suggestions because we should figure out something to help say thank you for that. Let's see. Scottish, Irish, spoken language. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I was like figuring it out. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, what exactly is that? No, I'm so on my dad's side, I have some of my family is buried in Ireland, so we have some Irish in us, but like on my mom's side, like it's like full Czechoslovakian, so I don't know, I'm just glow in the dark Eastern European. Let's see. You played Banjo-Tooie for the first time and you liked Grunty Industries? Okay, the idea of Grunty Industries is great, but the problem with it is that it is not very, intuitive. And because of that, you find yourself wandering around the Lost a lot. And the thing is, though, is if they made it a bit smaller and, like, fixed some level design issues, I feel like it could have been an incredible level. Especially because you get to be the washing machine, and that's something I've been looking forward to since Banjo-Kazooie. When Mumbo was like, transforms you, and was like, oh, oops, not that one this time, you know, maybe later. Let's see. Okay, I've missed a lot of your things with my rant. Let's see, you're Irish, and Gaelic is an umbrella term for languages. Okay, cool. I learned something today. I appreciate that. Have I ever heard of AVGN? Angry Video Game... I don't know, nerd, sorry, Angry Video Game Nerd. So I've seen his videos before. I think he's going to be at Too Many Games as well. My friend showed me his content in 2007. And I watched a bunch of his videos and I thought they were cool, and that's about it. I've met Kojima, so you just meet a lot of heavy hitters. Yeah, Kojima's really nice. Let's see, Shovel Knight, Shovel Hope DX1. Coming soon with a TM. Let's see, Cinema, thank you for happy birthday wishes. You enjoy my stories, they're fun. Yeah, Sean's stories are very intense, to say the least. Ooh, my phone number for all the super chats. I mean, ooh, uh-oh. Let's see. Last year you also turned 32 and your niece told you you're now half a Minecraft stack. Nice, I like that. Create a spendable point system for super chats. That would be cool. I don't know how to do that, but maybe next time. Maybe every time there's a super chat, I'll just share a super cool fun fact. I don't know what that would be, but, you know, next super chat, we'll find out. It'll be real cool. Let's see. First Zelda game you ever played was Majora's Mask. You not understand the slightest. Yeah. Okay. So I remember, like, loving, absolutely adoring Majora's Mask. The thing is, though, is that Sean went on this giant rant about the game, about how it's really confusing, and he didn't know what he was doing, and yada, 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 and it's a bad game. And I I went back and played it, and like it's been a little while since I played this game. I used to play it every few years and like just do 100% runs for sport. And since I hadn't played in a long time, I kind of forgot some of the things, you know, as it happens. And I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, the game doesn't really tell you in a linear fashion of what to do. And it's like, of course I know this game very well, so of course I can play it quickly. Okay, Liza Phil, $5. Okay, random fact. Did you know? You know, I did not think of a random fact. Did you know? Okay, what is a cool fun fact? That hamsters are solitary creatures and they live in the East, and they live in the wild in China and a couple other places. That's a fun fact about a hamster. Fun fact, I used to have a bunch of hamsters. Not at the same time, but they used to live really long with me because I took care of my hamsters. My hamster Bubbles lived for 3.5 years, and she was real cute. Well, actually, no, she was starting to bald at that point, so she was getting less cute, but I loved her. Okay, let's see. How about fun facts like that? I feel like that's a good thing. Let's see. Yeah, that was Prime Avian. GN. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed his channel at the time. Okay, Spyro, have I ever been to Walt Disneyland or Walt Disney World? So, I have been to Disneyland. I've been to Disneyland a lot. So, I'm from Southern California, Los Angeles area, and Disney is located in Anaheim. So, it's always been like remotely kind of close. Not like next to me or anything, but like, you know, like an hour, a couple hours away. And yeah, I've been a lot. So back in the day, Disneyland used to do this really cool thing where you would get in for free for your birthday. And so that's when I would go. And also, my brother-in-law is a Disney cast member, so when my sister would go, then I would get in there too. But that was a long time ago. I mean, he still works for Disney, but they haven't gone to Disneyland in a while. Oh, Eliza Phil, I forgot to read your super chat. I'm very bad at this. Pro streamer over here. Woo! Okay. Every Dono solo stream, you should bring Kingdom Hearts lore for each character until your head explodes. Maybe not that, Phil, but I'll come up with some facts, and maybe the next one will be Kingdom Hearts themed or something. I don't know. Let's see, Jason, how many Switch 2 giveaways have I entered? I don't know. I keep on trying to enter Destinies, and I keep on forgetting. And but hers is yet to be, and it's like live stream or whatever, and I keep on missing them. Maybe I'll win one day, or like when there's a certain game that I want to buy, I'll just buy the console. Like, it's not a big deal, but it would be fun to win it. Let's see. You want to say I've become one of your favorite people in the video game industry? Thank you so much, Sausage Bossage. I love your name. Your name's become one of my favorite screen names in the industry, in the chat industry. There we go. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet. Let's see. It's more challenging than Ocarina. I agree. Daly said, happy birthday. Can't wait to see you at TMG. I need Spawncast member signatures and copy of Ballin' and Wonderworld. Dude, Daily, Ballin' and Wonderworld, I was so excited for. I know Sean has like made videos and gone on rants about this, but I also thought it was going to be a really cool game. I bought it for $5, and it's a delightful paperweight. I let my friend Alana borrow it because I was like, this game is crap. You should play it on your streams. And that game gave me motion sickness. Like, I was starting to play the first level, you know, when like the land is just moving like this, and I started to not feel good, and I don't typically get motion sickness. So yeah, that was real cool. Let's see. In the East, less snoring fairy. Okay, Mac Mega says, happy 25th birthday. You must be that age because you don't look a day past it. Thank you so much, Mac Mega. I really appreciate it. Okay, fun fact. Did you know that Paper Mario 64 and Nintendo Power did a cool ad where the paper had like free demo making fun of like PlayStation's like, you know, free demo discs that they would give out in their magazines, and it was just Paper Mario with like the cutout lines, and it was like basically a paper doll, which is one of the most clever marketing things I've ever seen, and I thought that was real cool. So that's a fun fact. I think that's just becoming fun facts about me because I can't think of other fun facts. Or I could Google animal fun facts. Hold on. Good idea. Good idea, guys. You know, I usually have fun facts, but I just can't remember them. So I just found a listicle to share some fun facts that I don't care about. Hold on, let's see. Is there any good fun facts here? I don't know, maybe I'll just come up with random stuff. That might be the better choice. Okay, KFB, you're in love with me. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Don't know how to respond, but thanks for the $4.99. Fun fact. Actually, let's use one of these. Did you know in 1971, astronaut Alan Shepard played golf on the moon? I didn't know that either. Thanks, fun facts from today.com. Let's see. Josh Storch, happy birthday. Yours was yesterday. Happy birthday to you too. I think that's awesome. So fun fact chat, Josh Storch's birthday was yesterday. Let's see. Yeah, Los Angeles. Let's see. Free Disney, crazy. Well, yeah, that's what it used to be back in the day. It was like, I don't know, a perk or whatever. That's why everyone brought their kids to Disneyland. Oh, foxes used to be man's best friend before dogs were domesticated? I mean, that does make sense. Foxes tend to be pretty friendly. The demo discs from Pizza Hut in the 90s, your childhood. I know, right? Dude, I missed that. And like, yeah, no, it's cool that like demos can be downloaded online or like on Steam or whatever. Or in your console from this, like, whatever console platform store. But, like, there was such a magic of, like, getting a demo disc in the mail or, like, whatever. Well, in the mail attached to a magazine. I'm really bad at multitasking, so it's going to be a fun challenge for me to balance this. One second. Okay. Have I seen the Nintendo Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct? I did watch some of it. It was cool. Did I watch the whole thing? No, I kind of skimmed around, to be honest. It's just I don't want the game to be spoiled for me. It looks really fun. It's very Odyssey-esque, which is good. Let's see. You shouldn't read every chat. It's impossible to read them all. Most streamers don't. Yeah, I'm bad at that. I don't know, I like having a conversation. I'm streaming to hang out with you guys. Let's see. Yeah, he does jump cut. He does jump cut. He's just a wonky little guy. You know, Ronan, I need... Mixtape looks really good. And then the game that's published, Bloom something. The game that's published by my friends at Serenity Forge, their game, Bloomhaven, I think what it's called, really cool. Mina the Hollower, I am biased, also really cool. I know, dude, my streams are gaming and talking, but being bad at multitasking. Okay, let's actually play the game. Oh, so other fun fact. I'm not gonna wait for a super chat for this one. So, in this game, you can lure the dog as the Deku, and the dog will lunge at you because it'll like try to attack you or whatever. And if you get close enough to Coffee and move out of the way, the dog will attack Coffee and it'll knock him over. I've done it before. It's hard though. But that has happened, and I told my friend about it, and no one, like, they didn't believe me until I did it, and it was really, really cool. Because, like, he'll chase you, like that, but you have to bring him to Coffee, but I think I did it wrong. One of these days, we'll just play the Lauren Coffee game. When I was a kid, I took the 3-day limit very, very seriously. And I used to like make challenges for myself of where I would have to beat a game in 3 days. It also would happen like that because that's like the blockbuster rental time for the weekend. So I would try really hard to like complete as much as I could so I would, you know, be able to return the game. Okay. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do, now I remember, I was like, what do I do again? So the first thing I have to do is I have to go to the laundry area, get the Great Fairy guy, and then get magic so I can shoot down the balloon. See, Sausage, you tried this little indie game named Shovel Knight. Whoa! Sounds like a cool game. Cannabis, it is. Well, it's my birthday weekend. I turned 32 on Monday, but like that's a weekday and that's boring. So I'm kind of doing like a birthday weekend thing. Not that I'm celebrating or doing anything crazy. Like I'm going out to dinner on Sunday, which will be fun. But yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to humor the birthday weekend. JC, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's birthday week, birthday month, birthday year. Whoa! Yeah, I usually have like a birthday party that I throw, and like that's kind of like the thing that I do. But this year, since I'm going to too many games next week, I just don't want to like risk the germs, and you know, I don't want to get sick before my birthday. Not my birthday, why did I say that? I don't want to get sick before like a work trip, so I'm gonna take it easy. But after, I'll probably throw a party. Because I also didn't throw a party for Schmutz's birthday this year, so I might have a double birthday bonanza with my cat. Because I have 35 cat headbands that I initially acquired for his birthday party. So I think I'm going to have a cat-themed birthday party like next month. It'll be cool. Let's see. Mech Omar, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. You said, happy birthday, Celia. When's Mina the Hollower Direct? Almost Majora in my top 3 favorite Zelda games. For a Mina Direct, I don't know. Maybe we should do something in like pre-release where like the Yacht Club Games team talks more about the game and introduces it to everyone. That would actually be really cool. Majora's Mask is actually my favorite Zelda game, besides Oracle Seasons and Ages, which is my second favorite, and the Minish Cap for the third. I also really enjoy original Ocarina of Time, of course, as well as Twilight Princess. Wind Waker is great too, but it's a lot of sailing. Mac Mega, thank you so much for the $5. My turn for a fun fact. Did you know hamsters are banned in Hawaii? It's due because Hawaii has a similar habitat where hamsters are from. Oh, so yeah, they'd mega reproduce, huh? Like if they get out, it's like, uh-oh, spaghetti-o. That's really adorable, but also really horrible. Because I feel like feral hamsters would just be terrifying. Let's see. Am I excited for the prospect of a Zelda movie? Yes and no. Like, it would be cool. I think it'll be a fun time. But, I'm just worried that it's gonna be mid. And I know that, like, you know, the Mario movie was good, but the Mario movie was an animation. And I feel like animations are much easier to pull off with a fantastical world. And I also feel like we don't need a live action. I don't know. It might be good. It might be incredible. Like, I don't know. We'll find out. Am I playing this on NSO? Sure. It's gonna be a shit show. Oh, I really hope it's not a shit show. You prefer chipmunks, heavy hitters? Chipmunks are cute. I used to be a hamster person before I got a cat. Fun fact, when I got Schmutz, I was actually going to look at and say hi to the hamsters. Marty Trunks, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. Am I going to SDCC? Not this year. The company that hires me to go with them is not attending, so don't have to go. How is Melissa? Hi, Tansy Treats. So shout out to Tansy Treats. That's my older sister. So she is doing fine. My girls are here. So in chat, Tansy Treat is my sister, and she's the one that got me these guys. They are enjoying the show and the stream. Thank you very much. Also, shout out to Tansy Treats. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram. She owns a baking business. It's real cool. Let's see. Okay, let's catch these guys, because Okay, let's focus and find these guys. They're really bad at hiding, but also they are children, so that makes sense. Okay, then next guy. I need to do this before 2 p.m. because at 2 we're gonna go to the Stock Pot Inn, and what's it called? We have to get the key. Okay, dude, I hate when that happens. Chris, yeah, I had a day. I woke up, got some Labubus, shout out to Sarah, and I don't know, ate lunch. Nothing too wild or crazy, but I'm also not a very wild and crazy person. But I think relaxing is what I needed, so. Dude, what the hell? Okay, I need to lock in. Where is he? There we go. I will look at chat in a minute. I am on a time limit, though, to get all these guys. Okay, then we have Rooster Boy up here. Or Cuckoo. Got him. Okay, where's the next one? I know one of them is over here. Okay, one left. I don't remember where he is, though. Is he down here? No, I don't need this bank guy. Oh, yeah, duh. He's on top of the Stock Pot Inn. Duh. My old man brain forgot. fine. Let's see. Alvo said, "Hey Celia, never got past the Furge dungeon in Majora's Masks. Because you enjoy playing the game, the time limit aspect gets to you." Basically what you do is you slow down time. That is kind of your best friend. If you ever get to a point, like in the dungeon, for example, where you're able to get the like whatever item you're using in said dungeon, you're able to like restart time and then just do whatever you need to do again once the progress is there. Got the guy, yay! So I mean, like, that's a way to do it. I also feel like once you get more familiar with the game, you're able to kind of manage time better. And sometimes you'll look at the clock and go, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do what I want to do in this amount of time. So you just do something else and then you go back in time and then do that. I don't know. A lot of it is time management and my brain likes that. So I like playing it. Let's see. Mega Mac, you think the 3DS version is better than the N64? Objectively, yes, but I am a purist, so I like the N64 one. I like struggling. Let's see. You like how this podcast just becomes Celia live streams? A little bit. Not really, no. It's just kind of one of those things where, like, I'm giving it a go on streaming. I don't have my own channel, but I do go on this podcast. And it's cool to have, I guess, a little bit more content on here besides just our every other Wednesday. Hopefully it helps the channel grow. I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Watching me play gives you secondhand anxiety. Maybe it's for playing as kids. Yeah, Sarah, a little bit, but it's fine. I love this game so much, though. Let's see. What makes Majora's Mask worse than Ocarina of Time? Okay, so I would say that Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina of Time, but that's just my opinion. I really enjoyed Ocarina and the adventure, and, you know, it was the first time that you were seeing Link in, you know, in a 3D space, and that's incredible. But the thing is, though, is that, like, for the story, it felt like you were going through the motions rather than getting emotionally, I guess, like, impacted and having more of a reason to do things. It felt more of like Link was a pushover. At certain aspects, it was really cool because, you know, it's Link dealing, or kind of dealing, with the changes and the stark differences it is from missing, you know, a good 7 years of his life as he, you know, exited the Temple of Time. But at the same time, you know, I don't know. I wasn't as emotionally attached to that story, but the adventure was really, really cool. In Majora's Mask, I'm very attached to the story. You know, as you're going through those motions, you start to help and see the growth in the characters that you help. And you know what it's like when you don't do the quest and where they turn out. And being able to help them is really cool. The unfortunate thing about Majora's Mask is that in one time cycle, you're not able to help everyone. So with that being the case, someone in whatever timeline it is when Link, you know, saves this world or whatever in this Groundhog Day style game, not everyone is saved. And I think that's very interesting and fun. And I also really like, you know, how you're going through technically the stages of grief of different characters as you sort through their temple areas. I don't know, I think it's really cool. Let's see, you're gonna guess Celia's favorite console is N64 and Game Boy Color. You are correct, Chris, because I was born in 1993. So, yeah, that's kind of my game. No, I forgot the code. Okay, oh shit. Okay, wait. Well, does anyone remember what the code was? Because I don't. Let's guess. We'll go guess. Oh, shit. This is what happens when I talk. I need to go to the Stockpot Inn, like, yesterday. I don't think I'm gonna make it on this run. Oh my god, this is stressful. Life is exhausting. Why did I do this? Okay, will I make it in time? If the Goron is in here, I am a big stinky loser. Damn it. God, this is what I get for not doing this. I promise I'm good at this game. Uh-oh. It's fine. I'll just do the other stuff then. This is really funny. Because normally I like multitasking enough and like, you know, getting everything done. But I'm just talking and I forgot that there's a time limit. Okay, so I think it was 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. I wasn't paying attention to the code. Nope, that wasn't it. Can someone go back in the video and tell me what the code was? Uh-oh. Let's see. Ocarina of Time had a great story, but I feel like yeah, it's like a personal adventure, and like it's just so much more interesting. Yeah, complete Ocarina of Time first, because then it makes you appreciate the characters so much more. Okay, 2, 3, 5. Thank you. I don't have the Bomber's Notebook yet, so I can't. It's appreciated. Shout out to Julio. You're the best. Oh, man. Yeah. Dude, they definitely did nail the imposing doom. Like, just the constant reminder of time slipping through your fingers is just such a dark-ass thing to do to everyone. Then putting that Scatula right there is such a cheap move. It's like the first time you, like, you know, run into stuff. Okay. Ocarina of Time does have a ton of content. It is not a quick playthrough. I remember being a kid and gathering like the 3 stones initially, being like, well, guess we're done here. And then the game's like, just kidding, you have 7 more temples. I do miss loach fishing too. It's such a pain in the ass, to be honest. Let's see. Hi Rafter, welcome to the chat. Let's see, Game Talk. Have you ever played Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past for Super Nintendo? I have played some of the Link to the Past. I also have not beat A Link to the Past, so maybe that could be a game that we could play in the future where I'm figuring out what to do rather than being just like on autopilot or whatever. Moon tier. Happy birthday, Rafter. That's awesome. How old did you turn? Whew. Okay, we are back on track. Oh, actually, no, I can't do it in this run. Initially, I was like, oh, I should probably wait to give the shopkeeper the moon tier so I can see him fly off and find his hideout. But I realized in this run, since I can't be Human Link, I can't go out into the field or whatever, so it doesn't matter. This game activated your neurons as a child. Honestly, same. I used to play with my sister. Well, I would watch her play it, and then when she wasn't playing, I would get up early or whatever and go play it. Let's see, what's my opinion on Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? So Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild are really cool. It's definitely an expansion of what this, you know, it means to be a Zelda game. Are they particular? Oh shit. Are they particularly my favorite games? No. I realized I did not. Hold on. I need to map something real quick. Okay, options, input settings. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's put this here. Let's see. Hi, Evolvo. Okay, what are my top 3 Zelda games? Wind Waker's really good. Tears of the Kingdom and Minish Cap. That's awesome. Oh wait, I realized I got distracted. Okay, so for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I think it's really awesome what they did. It's definitely a cool new game. Got tons of people into the Zelda franchise. Are they particularly my favorite? No, they're not, because I don't know, more traditional. The breaking of weapons really did bother me. I'm the type of person that I don't like to use items or anything because I don't like to use them up. And Breath of the Wild is 110% that. So was it annoying? Yes. Did I play a lot of it? Yes. Did I beat it? No, unfortunately. As for my favorite Zelda games, Majora's Mask is definitely one. Oracle Ages and Seasons I'm counting as one because they're similar games, though different. I really enjoy them. And then third, I would say Minish Cap is really good. Honorable mentions go to Twilight Princess. Let's see, Sarah, was a game hog. Sorry, I hope the Labu Labus help you forgive. Or Labubus. I call Labubus Labu Labus for some reason, because I misread it, because I'm illiterate, I don't know. So I continuously call them that. So, okay, so guys, fun fact about Sarah and I. So Sarah's actually the person that got me into video games. So big thanks to my older sister for letting me copy that. We used to do this thing where she would play the game and I would have to watch, but at certain times she would get bored of it and then I would get to play it. Or like I would just wake up during like different times or whatever to try to play. But I am thankful for it because I watched you play and then I knew what to do. It was basically real life Twitch channels or streaming like I do now. Curse Blue, thank you so much for the $5. And Curse Blue said, happy birthday, Celia, with 3 E's. So, here's a fun fact, because for Super Chats, if you're just tuning in, I'm saying a fun fact because I don't have any other rewards since I'm talking to everyone. So your fun fact, Curse Blue, is did you know it roughly takes 540 peanuts to make a jar of peanut butter? The more you know. Let's see. Who got your older sister into video games? That's a good question. Sarah, how did you get into video games? I feel like it was because we got it from Aaron. Was that it? Or like, did you know before? Into your older sibling fashion, yeah. Is there something like VIP for Tansy? I don't know. What do you mean, like a mod thing or something? Okay. Oops, I clicked back. There we go. Score. I feel like I would have to ask Josie for permission to do that. So maybe next stream I just have to get permission. Thanks, Zach, for the happy birthday. Let's see, same. Used to watch your sister play Spyro. Dude, Spyro's so cool. Sarah, do you remember when Lisa got me Spyro Enter the Dragonfly? I think you were 14 because I was 11. That was a cool game. It had really, really long, like, loading times. I replayed it recently, and I I feel like as kids, we're just significantly more patient. And as an adult, like, it just felt unplayable for for how many things I needed to do for that. Let's see. Hi, Game Bird. We're hanging out, playing Majora, vibing, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. In second grade, there was a kid in your class who brought us Nintendo 64, Mario 64, and only let the boys try it. And you're like, F this, I want to play it to the end. Sarah, that's the inciting incident that made you want to play Nintendo 64, which introduced me to 64, and then ultimately ended up me working in the game industry. Dude, that is wild. Okay, do I have any recommendations for game stores in LA? Yeah, actually there are a few. It depends what part, without doxing yourself, what part of LA are you in? Are you in proper? Are you in the San Fernando Valley? San Gabriel Valley? It's just kind of like a wide amount of LA, you know what I mean? But without giving out too much details, because I don't want you to, you know, internet. Let's see. Enter the Dragonfly is one of the worst in the series. Okay, I do own the original trilogy, but my first Spyro game was Enter the Dragonfly, and I did 100% that game. So though you think it's the worst, it is cool. We grew up on N64 and we didn't have a PlayStation waiting, so it was frustrating. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so Sarah and I's like our first introduction to video games was definitely Nintendo 64 and Game Boy Color and all that good stuff. So like we didn't know what loading screens were, and so to experience that for the first time was very confusing. I remember when we played Final Fantasy for the first time and like the random battles, I couldn't take it. Another Spyro game that I 100%ed was actually, what's it called? Was the Spyro Fire and Ice, the Game Boy Advance game. So side note, I'm just wandering around because there really isn't much you can do besides the mini game that I do not want to do until you are an adult. So I'm actually just, not adult, why did I say adult? Until you're a human again. So I think I'm going to just talk to the Scarecrow and skip time. Mecha Omar, thank you so much for the $5. Before I read your thing, I'll tell you a fun fact. Did you know that a group of owls is called a parliament? Fun facts. Let's see. What if the next Zelda had a game overworld boss like Shadow of Colossus? Dude, I love Shadow of Colossus. That game is incredible. Fun fact, which is funny because I gave you a fun fact. But if you play the game but don't kill any of the Colossi, the only other thing that you can do is just kill lizards. So it is Lizard Hunter with more steps. I hope you enjoyed that fact. Okay. Okay, let's see. Zach, you're from San Fernando Valley, but you'll be in LA. Okay, so LA. There's the game store that is in Little Tokyo. I used to be a Super Potato. I don't know what it's called now, but it's next to Anime Jungle, and I know that still exists. So that one's really cool. In San Fernando Valley, there is Game Tower, which is a cool store. Shout out to them. There's always Game Dude, but I feel like Game Dude, and this is obviously when I used to frequent it like 10 years ago, was like, had pretty high prices. So I feel like it's still like that over there. Then there is a retro gaming store in Burbank area. Let me double check the name. I think Steven Torres owns it. So let me check. Okay, retro game. Burbank. Yeah, Game Realms. And there's also Game Portal. Oh, and then there's also Israel Store. What is it called? World 8? I think World 8 still exists. That's in LA proper. I used to know like all of the game store names back in the Hyperkin days, but since it's been a bit, I didn't, I haven't had to remember where the locations of the stores were. Oops. Okay. Hey, Bobble, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Hope it's been a good one. By the way, I really like Shovel Knight. Should that be a reason enough to play your upgaming game, Mina the Hollower? I would say yes. Though the games play differently, of course. It's different stories. The universes are different. It has that magic and charm that we're known for. The gameplay is really fun. It is difficult, but it is fair. And I consider it a really good time. I am not particularly a Souls-like type person, but when playing this game, you do learn the mechanics. And then you feel like an all-powerful god once you get the hang of Hallowing. It's really fun. Let's see. Did you know gaming is going to copyright strike this team with all these facts flying around? I was like, wait, what? That's funny. I don't know. Next time, I'll be more prepared for like something to do with super chats. But I hope you guys are enjoying your super chat fun facts. Or maybe it'll be like a gaming. Oh my gosh, what should be? Maybe what if it was a fun fact for the game that I'm playing and I could pre-research it and then tell real cool things about it or the franchise. Man, this would have been really cool if I prepared for this. I literally like messaged John and I was like, "Hey John, I think I'm actually gonna stream," and he was like, "Okay." And that was just kind of it. I would not consider Anaheim, LA. That's Orange County, like the OC kind of area. Yeah, Los Angeles, well, Southern California in general, like, it's one of those things that it can get convoluted at times, because, like, LA is huge, and it can count for a bunch of things, but there's also other like, landmarks that are bordering LA that people, when they're talking about Southern California to someone who doesn't live in Southern California, you'll just use a blanket statement and call it LA instead. I don't know. What if you telling us some memories you have playing this game back in the day? Yeah, I can do that also for my super chats. Let's see. You still vouch for reading Kingdom Hearts character lore for each super chat. But dude, that's stressful. Maybe I have to play Kingdom Hearts, and for that stream, it's lore. Because I feel like that would be on brand. Dude, I remember, if Sarah, you're still here, do you remember us playing Kingdom Hearts? I used to think that was, well, at the time, PS2 graphics, that was incredible. I was blown away by that, and so I remember thinking, like, this is peak gaming. This is all that we have. Like, it'll never get better than this. It's realistic. Your parents love visiting, though. See, it is safe and it is quiet. Let's see. Fun fact. VO3 just got another AOI creating video games. Oh, I don't know what that is. Is there a Twitter discourse going on right now about it? Because I feel like there's probably a Twitter discourse going about it. I call it LA because my dad's from LA and everything was LA to him. To be honest, yeah, that's normal. I call everything LA too, and I live there, so it's fine. I call everything LA, and then you get to San Diego. That's like kind of how I refer to it. Let's see. You're in Newport Beach, or you like Newport Beach. Jump forward to see how Kingdom Heart 4 looks. You know what's funny? I never watched the teaser trailer for that. You guys told me about it. Or you guys, or maybe OJ told me about it. And I was like, wait, what? That's real? And then I was hoping to see something in Summer Games Fest about it, but it didn't exist. That was just a rumor. See, hey, Kevin. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And happy Friday to you, too. Heavy hitter, I agree. Orange County is not LA and will never be. Correct. But a lot of people just refer to everything as LA. So it's just kind of one of those things. This part always freaked me out of like the music that gets all like crazy here. Not crazy, but like ominous. Let's see. Mac Mega says, kind of a hot topic, but what do you think about the lack of Persona 6 news? Feels like we'll get a P5 remake before we get the Persona game. Dude, they will give us P5 like 6 more times if they can. That is definitely something. We'll definitely get it for Switch 2 before, like a port of it before we get it on a 6. But that is okay. I would love to have them acknowledge that P6 is in development. If it is, I don't know. But we'll just have to see. And like, I understand the pressure because for how phenomenally like well received P5 was and how it really made it mainstream. I get the pressure and the them being strategic of when they do announce it. But I don't think we're gonna get it for a while. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we get it somewhere and then we can celebrate and do a victory lap. Let's see. This game gets freaky in places. Yeah, no, it definitely does. Heavy Hitter says, no offense, Celia. There's at least one good thing in LA. I mean, LA has good food. I hate driving in the city. I get nervous. I hate parking in the city. I tend to avoid going to the city. But there's all the cool things there, so that sucks. So I go occasionally. P3 and P4 are infinitely better than 5. So 5 was my introduction to the Persona series. Then I played 4 Golden, and then I played the 3 remake. And it was fun. I really enjoyed it on the engine. So I'm looking really forward to P4 to play it on the P5 engine. I really like 4 too. My Nanako little figure. Let's see. You would freak out if they bring Majora's Mask back somehow or learn more about Zelda game or something. I would love that. I would love a follow-up to Majora's Mask and the Mask's mechanic. I think that was incredible. I don't know. Wait. There we go. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. So, the memories of Zelda telling you how to use this thing. She's like, you getting out of here. Rude. You're scared to boot up P5 finally? Watch your schedule. Yeah, no, you will eat everything. It's just like that. But it's really fun. I remember when I first got my PS4, we used to call it the Persona 5 machine, just because all I played on it was Persona 5. Until I got Yooka-Laylee, and then it was like my Yooka-Laylee machine. What's the best Pokemon game? So for me, I think Pokemon Gold's the best. I felt like it was just such a complete game, you know, because you could go back to Kanto and Johto and all that. I feel like more modernly, Black and White 2 is really good. I also really enjoyed Violet, if it wasn't so glitchy. Violet's actually what got me back into Pokemon. Only time Zelda chooses to show up despite her name being on the box. Yeah, I know. It's a spin-off game. Mainline spin-off game, technically. If they did do another Majora game, Hope Link isn't the hero of time. Homeboy's been through enough. I feel like, you know, since it is a legend, Link is reinvented every single time to fit that narrative of the story, you know? Which is pretty cool. Because legends change over time, so it's like it's retold in different ways. Wait, Hunter? Let's see. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is peak Pokemon. I agree. I also really, really like Gen 2. My favorite Pokemon tend to be mainly Gen 1 Pokemon and a Gen 5. Raticate is my favorite. I also like Gyarados and Gengar, but everyone likes Gengar. I also really like Bidoof. There's a ton. I like Lotad. I think he's cute. And on that note, since I am saving and going back in time, I need to take a quick break for a second. I just need to restroom and like get some more water and stuff. So I will be back. So hold on. Okay, audio's working now. Is audio working now? Okay. We are good. Okay. Did you guys like my my be right back screen? I am an artist, I know. Oh, you can see my mouse on here. There. Sweet. Okay. Thanks for not leaving, guys. I come back and I'm like, uh-oh. Hi, DSO. How's it going? Okay. So now, since we are back, let's try to time things better on this run, since there's a lot of things I can do. I remember seeing this for the first time and being like, oh my god. Let's go. She's gone. Let's bail. I mean, you know, it's like that thing where, like, if your teacher, like is late or something, everyone, like, hides. And then, like, the teacher's like, what the hell? Where'd everyone go? It's like that. I did that once in school once, and it was really funny. Or we thought it was funny. I don't know. We were children. Ready to see the happy mask salesman be really, really fucking pissed at you? First run, you always get the bunny hood. The bunny hood is good. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, N64 produced still some of the most beloved games of all time. It did. For the limited library, the amount of bangers on the console is incredible. Let's see, you had the Zelda collection on GameCube. Last time you thought Majora's Mask was too scary? I mean, it was pretty scary as a kid, you know? I used to only play it during the daytime because it would freak me out. All graphics look like this in 1998 to 2000. Yep, it did. No. Sparrow, definitely not. I remember being really sad that you weren't just perma Deku. He's about to be real pissed at you. This game is a classic. He's all crazy here. Happy mask salesman, you are strangling a child. Please refrain from doing so. I wish I could skip the cutscenes. And I know, like, the 3DS version has that feature, but nah. See, thank you, Spyro. I really appreciate it. Spyro Jones says, really love playing, really loving these Celia Play streams. Would love to see a Pokemon Snap N64 one. Happy birthday. Also hoping for another RGT drunk stream at Too Many Games. You know, Pokemon Snap will be added to the list. I really enjoy that game. It's considered technically a first-person shooter, fun fact. Or it's a first-person rail shooter, since you're on a rail and you are snapping them, which is kind of like shooting. There probably will be an RGT drunk stream. I do foresee that happening, but we'll see. His stream was really funny. How old am I today? Okay, so today is technically not my birthday, but we're just celebrating this whole weekend because my birthday is on Monday. I will be turning 32 though. Time goes by quickly. I was in my 20s like a week ago, apparently, like in my head. I feel like I blinked and I'm like, oh, 5 years have passed. What happened? Time for the speed run, right? RGT did a live stream randomly for the Switch 2 launch. It could happen again. Oh no, it definitely could happen again. I do foresee that happening. Definitely. Let's see. Oh, what's your favorite Pokemon game? That's really cool, like Spyro Jones. I really enjoyed Pokemon Snap. I actually got that game for my birthday. If Sarah's still in chat, she had picked that up for me. I think it was like for my 12th birthday. Sarah, if you're here, what year was it when you got me the VHS tape Powerpuff Girls Twisted Sister? Because it was that birthday that you also got me Pokemon Snap. Happy birthday, Eve, Eve, Eve. Yes. It's Celia B with 6 Eves. Or 3 Eves. Wow. Yeah, Celia B with 3 Eves. Let's see, you're pretty sure you're a teen mom at 35. Oh, gross. Sarah, you're 35. So for context, Tansy is my sister, my older sister, and she's 3 years older than me. And I forget how old she is. Oh man, you've been 35 this whole time? Will the RGT 85 stream John's bald spot again? Most likely. There's something wrong with Sean. I don't know. Sean in his drunk stream. Cause yeah, he was like messaging me on Instagram too, being like, I'm really drunk right now. And then one of my friends wanted to voice chat him. So he was just voice chatting with my friend Michael, which was really funny. I don't know, he was blasted. He'll probably do that again. It's Sean. Sean's great. Fun fact, Sean and I have been friends since I think 2018 or no, I think it was early 2019. Cause that's when Hyperkin, no, it was 18 because that's when Hyperkin announced the Game Boy thing that they were working on, the Retro GB or whatever they called it at the time. And Sean wanted to get a review unit and he DM'd me and was like, hey, can I get a review unit? And I was like, no, none of them exist. And then we just kind of stayed friends. And yeah, we've been pretty close. No, 35 is not gross. I just forget how time works. And like in my head, Sarah's 32. And I'm like, wait, 3 years have passed. What happened, you know? Not that the age is gross. It's just my reaction at my sister being 35. Okay, hello, sir. Are you the guy that was there? Whoa. Let's see, Sarah said, I don't know, it's the worst. You'll see in 3 years. Oh, then I was younger. I don't remember. Like, Sarah, I feel like I just, what's it called? I just blend a lot of years together. And I remember playing it when I was 12. So maybe I was just playing it. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna ignore chat because I can't let it pass 2 p.m. because we're doing a lot of these things. Okay. I'm focusing. I'm locking in. Damn it. This is gonna be much difficult without the... Uh-oh. Okay. I forgot how much of a pain. Can I just like... I should slow down time. That's a great suggestion. Let's see. Missing Josie tonight. I know, I'm missing Josie too. Wait, is this being multi-streamed? No, it's just only being streamed here. I focused, okay? Okay. Let's keep going. Thanks for reminding me that you can slow down time. That's really helpful and less stressful. Okay. I'm getting the hang of it again. That way it's like you have 6 days. Yeah, you're right. It is like that. Ah. Oh, thank you. I got it off Macari. I think this top is from Abercrombie though. Let's see. You've been watching Spawncast since 2016. You hide well, Celia. Well, no. So back in the day, 2016, 2017. That was like way before I knew Sean. It was, I think it was like 2018, late 2018 when I met him. Prior to that, yeah, I worked for a company called Hyperkin. They do a lot of retro accessories, blah, blah, blah. And so I was kind of like in that sphere of things. So besides like, you know, having media contacts, there was no real reason for me to like go on podcasts and, you know, do all of that. So, oh, okay, whew. So that is why, hold on, let me talk to the kid. Did I just mess this up? I might have to redo that because the kid's busy. Okay, there we go. Where is he? Okay, I'm almost done focusing. Okay, oh, come on. Okay, there we go. We got it. We're good. Yay. So yeah, I wasn't on the Spawncast from the start or anything like that. The reason that I went on the Spawncast was because Sean invited me because I was looking for places to talk about our game, and he was like, you can go on the Spawncast. Let's see. Gosh, the N64 looks horrible. Yes, but it was beautiful at the time. But also, like, it looked way better on, like, CRT. Like, this guy is, like, over here. And reason being for that was that, why am I forgetting of it? The anti-aliasing. So, it's kind of those things where, like, it made everything look smoother. Polygons, in general, look really harsh and were not meant to be seen on HD TVs. Mary-Kate and Ashley, no license to drive or a license to drive. Game would be really fun to play with Josie. But I feel like she would just not be into it. But whatever, I like it. I think it's funny. I did not replace Nate. No one replaces Nate. Nate's great. Let's see, he also brought in Josie as well. Yeah, like, Sean's great. Like, a lot of people, like, ask, like, oh, why are you friends with... Like, it's a hard time believing that, like, Sean and I would be friends. But, like, Sean's a really fun guy. He's just a grump. But besides that, he's great. GameCube N64. I would say that, like, they both have their select winners of games. Are they all great? No. But, like, the N64, I guess, like, I cherish more. Just for the fact that, you know, I grew up with it. I bought my GameCube off eBay for $25. It was 30 with shipping. When I was a junior, what was I doing there? When I was a junior in high school. And then I borrowed from my friend Dylan a bunch of his games, and it was really fun. One thing I hate about N64 is depth perception. Don't have that. Nope. Okay. Did I map Z? I don't think I mapped Z. Hold on. Oops. Hold on. Oh, I should pause. There we go. Let's see. Input settings. Okay, L trigger. And then Z. I did not map Z. Okay. Okay. Much better. I did not do that before, and so getting around was really difficult. Let's see. What's the best racing game and why is it Diddy Kong Racing? I agree with that statement. There are Mario Kart, there are Wave Race, and there are Diddy Kong Racing people, and I am a Diddy Kong Racing girly pop. I remember as a kid, I was convinced that like the rest of the characters would get their own games from Rare because Banjo was from Banjo-Kazooie, Conkers was, from Conker's Bad Fur Day. And so I was like, Pipsy's gotta have her own game. Like, that sounds real cool. Let's see. Supermano, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. So your fun fact is a silverback gorilla can lift over 1,700 pounds. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so let's share your story. So in 1996, N64 was so hard to find that Christmas was Tickle Me Elmo and N64. My mom ordered it from the Sears catalog over the phone. That's so cool. It's really awesome that she tried really hard to get it for you and you were able to have a really good Christmas. Let's see. What is Heavy Hitters? What does LFT stand for? Let's see. If John doesn't have Mary Kate and Ashley license to drive for his GameCube collection, it's not complete. Yeah, start tweeting that at him. I'm sure he'll love that. Yeah, Sean is very loyal. He's a very loyal friend, and he cares a lot. He's just an idiot sometimes. But he's like our idiot, So it's one of those. Okay. So since we're doing time, oh, wrong room. Yes, a silverback gorilla. It was really funny when that whole TikTok debacle was happening. I was like really into it. And I like started looking up like videos of gorillas to be like, okay, like what's going on here? And it was really funny because there was like some of the comments were like, I see some of us are checking out the competition. And it was like, yeah. Yeah, no, dude, Mermaid Mia, like the N64 was incredible for its time. Like it was stunning. Like this was peak graphics, So though, looking back on it, it's very easy to be like, oh wow, this sucks. But at the time and with anti-aliasing, so the polygons looked a lot smoother, it looked great. Okay, cool. Oh, I also need to get the coffee mask. Okay, I need to wait till they stop talking. DK strength and Bonanza. Yeah, dude, they do stand no chance. You are correct. Oh, Chris. Yeah, I forget that John's like buff. Like that's the whole thing. He just got like ripped for no reason. Because initially I had asked him, I was like, oh, like, were you like gonna compete in a fitness competition or like something of the sort? And he was like, no, he just wanted to be buff. Which is really funny. Okay, so it is 2, 3, or is it 2, 5? Dude, I can't remember. Let's check. 2, 3, 5, 1, 4. 2, 3, 5, 1, 4. Yeah, he literally decided to just randomly work out one day, and so he just was fit guy. And that's really funny. He's just a funny dude. Dude, I miss the Toys R Us catalog. I remember looking through it and circling things that I definitely was not going to get. But like, you know, circling it and be like handing it to my dad and being like, I should get these things. And my dad would be like, wow, that'd be really cool. We'll see. Sarah, remember when mom would say we'll see on everything? And it's like, that's a no. You're literally saying no. Let's see. Which troll would give John a hard time? Just Sean. Sean would fight him. What version of Majora's Mask is this? This is the Nintendo 64 version. It is always we'll see. Let's see. What was your first M-rated game? Mine was Conker's Bad Fur Day. Okay, let's get that moon tier. Or Chris, why are you jelly of Sean? Yep, OG hardware. Or NSO. I mean, if there was like a clone console or something that would play original hardware games, like then I would do that. And I know that Sean and John have like the modded N64s, but like I'm not gonna, I have 3 Nintendo 64s, like I'm not gonna buy a modded one. Shh, Mermaid Mia, shh. Turok 2 is the best Turok. Yeah, dude, I don't recognize, it doesn't like John's face from like back in the day. Well, also I knew John like in his fit era. It just doesn't register in my head that that's him, which is funny. Oh, Perfect Dark was your first M-rated game. That's a good one. I didn't grow up with Perfect Dark, or like the N64 games I missed out on were a lot of the shooting ones, so like GoldenEye 2. And oh no, yeah, Perfect Dark. Sorry, not Perfect Dark. Mermaid is fine. So I'm not very good at FPS in general. Like I just missed out on all of that. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Just bring one with you to Too Many Games and have John do it. Yeah, great idea. Nah, I don't make John work when we're all hanging out. Okay. Okay, so chat, don't let me forget. At 2 o'clock, we have to go to the Stockpot Inn. Like, that is vital. Good idea, video idea. John modding Celia's N64. Yeah, like one of the 50 that I own. Not 50, I own 3. One of them is in box. I actually won that N64. I also, let's see. What happened to Nate? Nate was taking a break for a little bit. He should come back eventually. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I'll message him. I've been wanting him to come to too many games, but he doesn't want to. Which is rude. I love hanging out with Nate. Well, not hanging out. I've never personally hung out with him, but I love chatting with him. Let's see, you have the gold cart? That's cool. I had the gold cart, but then it got stepped on in college. And so the plastic made it so I couldn't put it in the N64. So my Majora's Mask is actually in a Madden 99 cartridge. And I remember a lot of people being really confused why Madden 99 was always in my console. And well, the reason why is that it's actually Majora. Yeah, no one, okay, a few people have seen me, just not me. We were gonna say hi at PAX East, but I ended up not going because we ended up getting into Summer Game Fest, and it didn't make sense to have meetings with media and do all these things if, you know, I was gonna have our announcements like a week later. So it's like, well, what do I even tell them, you know? So that's the, oh, I should probably... Yeah, I did reshell it. But it's funny because people get very confused. Okay, let's do Stockpot first. Oh, Fringe has? That's cool. A PAX, not this past PAX East because obviously I wasn't there, but the peaks, the PAX East prior to that, I actually hung out with Fringe. He's really nice. Jordan's a good guy. He's friends with my friend Ant Dude. And so that's why we all hung out. Wilkin, thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay. Nate does not talk in the same way when in person than he is on the podcast. What do you mean by that? Is he less formal, serious? Because, like, the way he types is very the same. Apparently, he looks like a Giga Chad meme guy. Interesting. Who started that rumor? Did Nate start that rumor? Hi, Wicked Spooky. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay, it is almost 2. If you talk to her before 2 o'clock, she will tell you that the inn is full, and then it will ruin everything. So you have to wait till 2 o'clock. So we shall wait together. Let's see. Good game. Have an awesome birthday. Have an awesome week in chat. Thank you so much, Heavy Hitters, for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Wait, you found out that Ryan goes to the same retro store you do? That's funny. Ryan's great, too. He's my friend. His cat, his name is Melissa, and she is really cute. Mr. Schmutz, there we go. Let's see. If the Spawn Wave crew were in a fighting game, what would be my special move? You know, that's a very good question. I feel like I would just release a bunch of bees because I go by Celia B. This lady has another, yeah, heart-wrenching story. Yeah, I know, it's sad. You see Nate. He looks like the bad guy from Die Hard. Okay, hold on. And with that one, he looks like Tom from MySpace. Okay, let me look up the bad guy from Die Hard. Fun fact, I've actually never watched the movie Die Hard. There's a shit ton of movies I haven't watched before that are iconic and... Villain. Okay. Let's see, you're loving these streams? I appreciate that. I don't know if it's boring or not, because I'm like very disjointed. So I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe like this will be like our Friday thing, because I tend not to go out on Fridays. So maybe we can just like play games and yap about whatever's going on. Okay, so now I have the key. So I am gonna wait till midnight and help the bomb lady so I can get the bomb bag. So Angie's all like, you know, her whole meet me at midnight thing, but the mask, I'm not gonna do that, so. I'm just acknowledging that. Okay, next, let's give him the moon tier, which I didn't get yet. Let's see, hopefully you can do a card trait TMG pocket with you at Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. I have not been playing TCG Project. I have not been playing the Pokemon TCG game as much as I used to. Like, I still do my daily rewards. Wait, I thought I got the moon tier. Or did I not go outside? I did not go outside. Damn it. I haven't been playing as much as I'd like to, but I do the daily rewards and stuff. So if there's a card you need, let me know. And if I have multiple, I'm happy to trade. Let's see. Sean started going in on Nate when he called them yard shoes. What do you mean? I was, but I didn't get the moon tier, did I? It's not here. I thought I did. Oh, yeah. Oop, it's fine. Ooh, EV booster sets the next one. Down. Okay, let's just double check that I... Okay, so I did. You're correct. I just didn't grab this little guy. Yeah, I think I just had him make it, and then I just left. So that's on me. What are yard shoes? Someone needs to catch me up on that Spawncast episode. Yes, daily tasks do need to... Like, it's literally Groundhog Day. So the same events, everything happens at the exact minute and the exact time every time you go back. Oh, whoops. You don't have to do all of them, but you can only do the ones that are relevant to your quest. So, I will be doing this task a few times because it relates to a trade quest as well as like another quest. Where's the small Labu Labu? He is right here. This is my son. And then this is his sister. I'm gonna get them a bunch of outfits. My sister gave me those outfits too, along with them. Man, I've never been so excited to participate in capitalism. Okay. That Mina plush is a Kickstarter backer reward. I would need to check with Fangamer to see if they're going to be selling them in the future, like a different version of it without the extras or something. I don't know. But as of right now, the only way you could get that is if you were a backer in the Mina the Hollower Kickstarter. They pick out a name. So, okay, so the tan Labu Labu, Baba, I like initially named her Melissa, but I think she's a boy now. So, I need to come up with a boy name for her. And then ZZ, which is the purple one, I might rename to Melissa. Yeah, Mina started out as a Kickstarter. So we decided to do the same thing we did over again with Shovel Knight and build a community around it. And we were overfunded for a Kickstarter in it was like under 8 hours. And yeah. I don't know. I interchangeably call the Labu Labus he or she depending on what I'm subjecting it to. Because I'll be like, oh, he's big and tough. Or I'm like, oh, no, but she's a pretty lady. I don't know. I haven't picked their identities yet, so I'm just trying out what's funnier for the Labus. Oh, Nate has some old shoes that he uses to cut grass. I mean, like, that makes sense. They're his grass shoes. Let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna look for this guy. And he should be coming out there, yeah. And then outside the observatory, there's like a little hole that he's gonna go into, and I'm going to get a heart piece from him. It's like over here. It's fine. We'll go find it. Ricardo, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Okay. Deku is faster, so I'm gonna speedy that way. Why doesn't he ride the lawnmower? I don't know, I guess he doesn't have one then. I love this game so much. I'm getting in the back of the groove of things, so like... You can sit stuck with you. Do you need to actually follow him the camera? Really? We'll find out together. Oh, whoops. I thought it was like you have to just see him go out. It's like over here, I think. Oh, well. I'm still gonna try regardless, and then be sad when you're right. Oh my god, rude. Mermaid, do you remember where the hole is? Just so I can be proved wrong. Is this the fort? This was the fort, wasn't it? Darn. Oh well. I can do it in a different loop. Yeah, boo! It's okay. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is, I need to protect the old lady at midnight. I don't know how content creators do this. Like, it's so hard to, like, focus on a game and, like, simultaneously, like, be entertaining to you guys. Or, like, just hang out. I don't know. I'm really bad at multitasking. I'm just not that guy. Let's see. There's a demo to play Mina. Not anymore. I need to change the banners when I'm at work. So Mina participated in Steam Next Fest, which was a time-limited thing where you could check out the demo for Mina. So that was really special because we don't typically do demos, like, ever. And so that was just something unique, and we got a lot of really cool feedback for the game, and the release date's on the horizon. So really excited about that. Yeah, Quinn, I know. But it's kind of those things where, like, I also find it boring that, like, the only way you get access to, like, chat is if you have a super chat. I don't know. So I like talking. I like yapping. I'll get better at being a streamer. I'm not a content creator. Oh, you think I'm balancing things well? I appreciate it. How fast have I beaten it? I've beaten it in 3 whole days. I'm not a speedrunner whatsoever, obviously, because I keep on making foolish mistakes. But it's just kind of those things where when I was a kid, that's just what made sense to me to, like, beat it in, because the game has 3 days, so of course you should beat it in 3 days. Thank you for your compliment, Wicked. There you go. I'm also illiterate. I'm so bad at reading out loud. Thanks, Medallion. I appreciate it. Okay, what am I doing next? Okay, I have to wait. Over here. It's so crazy that there's so much schlep work you have to do in this game prior to, like, doing this. Okay, let me make time normal. Excuse me. And we can just hang out and yap. Okay, so. Oops. Da, da. There we go. Okay, podcast, no need to apologize, Celia. You're doing great. Oh, no, thank you. You're great, Mac. I appreciate you. Let's see. To be honest, you made the Spawncast better because the guys are all grumpy all the time. I mean, like, they're not grumpy. I just feel like after you... It's kind of like one of... Oh, shit! No! I played Song of Time! Why did I do that? I meant to do this unslow down time, not untime everything. Well, anyways. Once again, I'm bad at this. It's okay. We're gonna... This actually was a pro game strat of mine that... Oh my god, this is what happens. I'm not good at this. It's okay. We'll just yap and we'll hang out here and get the key when we need it. Actually, yeah, no, actually it was a pro strat because I wanted to get more rupees for my bank and they reset the next day. That also was a pro strat that I missed that. You guys will learn very, very quickly that I am not good at multitasking. There we go. And no, this does not have a rewind. Yap streams are the best. I agree. Okay. There we go. Yay, 100 rupees. As a content creator, I have to throw my controller at the monitor to farm my clip. Wow. I would not do that because I like my controllers and I also like my monitor. Well, it's not technically mine, it's technically the company's. But I like it. It's nice. It's not like nice, but it's nice to me. So. Let's see. What were the other comments while I was talking? Hold on. Oh, sorry, Fonzie. I realized when you did the super chat, I did an oopsies. Let's see. Hi. So Fonzie909 says, "Hi, awesome job. Love the demo a lot. Majora's Mask hit in Fields back in the day. It's one of my faves. It's one of my faves too. And your random fact is the Caesar salad was invented in 1924. I hope you enjoy that fun fact. What's the best dungeon in Majora's Mask? I really do like the swamp. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna get it wrong, but the Ikana village temple, so like the last one, I think is really cool too. Ikana village? I don't know, I always say the names wrong, so that's the whole thing. I can't believe I played the Song of Time and then selected yes like a loser. Yeah. What about Bob Cobb? Maybe a Cobb salad? Dude, I love Cobb salads. I haven't had a Cobb salad in a really long time. Last time was at Red Robin. I don't know if you guys have Red Robins near you, but I love Red Robins. My friend Alex used to work at one like 15 years ago. And it was cool. When I worked at the mall, I used to go to Red Robin like a decent amount. Okay, cool. Let's see. Shrek Swamp, yeah. Are you looking to get any specific games while you're in Philly? To be honest, I don't really have any games that are like on my wish list to buy. Like, unless like I get a really good deal on Snowboard Kids 2, I feel like that would be the only one that I would be interested in. But for the most part, I already have all the games I want, like that are retro. Unless like, there's an insanely good deal on something. Okay. Now we're gonna stay put, and we're not gonna talk to anyone, and we're gonna wait till 2 o'clock. Bransby, thank you so much for gifting the memberships. I really appreciate that. I don't remember the joke of saying that you're not something else because I don't remember it, but yeah, maybe. Okay, so thank you, Fransby. Maybe Todd Howard, not sure. I really appreciate you gifting memberships. It's incredible. 10 out of 10. You're the coolest. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your birthday gift of 20 subs. Everyone make sure to say thank you to Fransby in chat because that's incredible and sweet and kind and thoughtful of him. Could someone explain the Todd Howard joke? Because I think that's something that's like before my time. Guys, my hair is getting like really, really long. Like, it goes down to like really far. Oh, he may or may not be the real Todd Howard. That's it. That's cool. Who is the real Todd Howard though? Me Google, because it might be a pop culture reference. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, I get the joke now. Oh, it's literally Todd Howard in his profile pic. Okay, that's funny. What controller am I using? A controller of sorts. My hair looks pretty. I really appreciate it. It is healing because I used to dye my hair constantly when I was younger. Like when I was early 20s, I was like, I'm going to dye my hair all the time. And so I used to dye my hair red, and every shade of red were from dark maroon to like fire red to orange. And then when I was turning 30, I was like, let's go blonde, because I never did that before. So I went blonde, and then I was like, cool, let's go blonder and see what that looks like. And I did. And I looked really pale, and I was like, maybe not that color. So I gave my hair a little bit of break before I dyed it back to brown. So there is a little bit on the internet, you can see me, that like my roots are like grown out to like here, and like then it's blonde down. It was not a good look, but I just wanted to give my hair a break. And then I just keep my hair dark brown. This is my natural color, so it's good to be back. Okay, we are almost to 2. There we go. Yeah, I was like boxy. My my hair is dark. I used to have like really aggressive side swept bangs. It was a good time. Okay. So fun fact, there's a cutscene here in day 2 at like midnight where you can listen to Anju and her mom talking like in the other room together about the wedding the next day. Like if they're gonna escape or leave. And it's really cool. Okay. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna speed up time, and then we're gonna hang out. Oh no, are they paying an ad right now? I agree, Medallion. Learning about the lives and the townspeople is key. Okay, now we're gonna chill till midnight. And we're not going to accidentally play the Song of Time. So we will hang out, guys. Did I ever try a randomizer? Yeah, I've done it for Ocarina of Time. I haven't done it for Majora's Mask, though. I feel like that'd be significantly harder. Thank you, Angry Bananas. It's good to see you, Carlos. How are you doing, friend? Right now, we're just chatting because I have to wait till midnight. Let's see. How hard is this game for a first Zelda game? I would say it's significantly harder because this game is not that linear in a sense of you don't really know what to do. Like, sure, there are things in the game that give you little nudges, and if you talk to anything and everything, like the game wants you to, it will give you hints of things that you need to do throughout your adventure, like for the side quests. But it's not that apparent, and if you don't have a habit of talking to literally everything, you're gonna have a really hard time unless you have a strategy guide or something. I would suggest starting out with either a 2D Zelda, or if it's for 3D, any of them besides this one would be a good first one, and then you can come back to this after you play Ocarina of Time. It's just not a typical game, and it's less linear, so you might not have a good time, or you would have the best time. I don't know you. Would I rather have Ocarina Remaster Quest or just the original, just remastered? I would prefer the original Ocarina, just remastered. Master Quest just had a lot of bullshit in it. I have beat Master Quest, and it's a pain in the ass. Let's see, it's Nightmare. You're dying to get good at it. It's difficult. Rodrigo, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. I will probably have to get off in like 20 minutes because I am getting tired. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's really fun. Okay. Link Between Worlds would be a good one. I agree. Have you guys played the Philips CDI games? Like Wand of Gamelon? It's not good. What's the drink? So this is by Chief Forest. It's from Costco. It's a sparkling grape drink. I feel like I really like these. I am a beverage goblin, so I will always have like a drink for energy, a drink for fun, and a drink for hydration, like on my desk, and like 800 billion cups. And I just drink a lot of liquids. It's kind of my thing. I should reach out to them and see if they'll send me free drinks. I think it's really tasty. I like it. I picked it up at Costco, and it's good. Do I like the Labubu song? I do like the Labubu song. So I initially thought Labubus were dumb. And then I hung out. Well, I didn't really know what they were, but like I saw them around. And I kind of was like, okay, late stage capitalism. And the thing is, though, is that my sister got really into them. She's still very, very into them. And what happened was when I went up to go visit her for my nephew's birthday party, she like ordered like all these blind box little toys. And I was like watching her like unbox them. And like her friends like kept on making demonic noises with it. It was really funny. And I started to like, you know, since it was like a joke, like being made out of it, I started to like really, really like it. And then like when I got home, like all of my content was like Labubu shit. And I was like, oh, this is silly. And I would like send it to my sister. And then like I got brainwashed into the Labubu lifestyle and I was really obsessed with them. And my sister surprised me with a birthday gift of Labubus. And I really appreciate it. And it was really sweet of her. So, yeah, it was really cool. Okay. We're ready to save an old lady. Have you ever watched the animated series? I've watched the animated series. I have it on DVD. And then in addition to that, I have watched the annotated animated series. So like someone, I think it was like on Reddit or something for lore for that, like opened up the annotations on YouTube back when that was like a thing. And get out of here, nerd. Watch this guy not do his job. Like literally. Anyways, and so like they opened it up so anyone could make comments, and I think they kept like the funniest little like annotated comment things, and it was a really good series. Yeah, Mario Super Show is also very good. I have that on DVD also somewhere. Yay, we got the bomb mask. You seen clips? Yeah, excuse me, princess it's a very famous line. I enjoy that. Like it was such an era. We do need another good Mario cartoon. I feel like that just doesn't exist anymore, you know? Did any of you guys watch the Donkey Kong 3D animated cartoon? I remember not liking it as a kid, but I don't know if it's because it just didn't jive with me because it was just kind of nightmare fuel, or if it was like actually bad, you know? Oh boy, smooching time. I need to go back and rewatch the series. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I was talking with Kevin to see like what we were gonna do tonight, and because usually like we just invite like our neighbor Joseph over. So fun fact, guys, fun Celia lore. So I host an anime club, which consists of Kevin and like Joseph and Alana, and like they are like Joseph and Alana have been my friends since I was like 12 years old. Well, Alana 11. And I think that's really funny that like my middle school friends and Kevin are like my anime club where we just watch a bunch of anime together. So normally we do that, but I think I might propose that we watch the Zelda animated series because I haven't watched that in a really long time. The CG hasn't aged well. Nice. It sucks. Yeah, it's just kind of like one of those things where like it's like I'm trying to remember like why I didn't like it as a kid, but I just think they were creepy and it just wasn't fun. Right now, I don't know. Do you guys watch anime? Like, are you weebs? I'm a weeb. I've liked anime. Fun fact: my sister, Sandy's still here. Sarah, she showed me anime when we were kids, and like we were watching it and being like, "Wow, this is going to be a part of my personality forever." And I watch so much, you know what I mean? Like it's just like one of those things for me. Oh, Sonic Underground. I love Sonic Underground in the ironic way. Okay. So, Sonic Underground is a show that it's a Sonic spin-off cartoon from the early 2000s where they decided to like, I guess change things up a bit. And yeah, like they make him in a band, Sonic and his siblings, because they gave him siblings, because he is blue, his sister is magenta pink colored, and his other brother is green, and they play magical instruments. But the thing is that they're royalty. But then like the Dr. Robotnik character basically took over, and so they had to separate them and hide them to save the royal line, and they find each other through music, and that's how they fight. And it's such a bad game. Not what game, such a bad cartoon. I'm surprised they didn't make it into a shitty game. Oh god, incredible. And there's a theme song, and it goes over all of it in the theme song, and it's not a good time. You guys should watch it. We as a family should watch it. Will we get striked if we watch Sonic Underground on here? Because I don't want to, get this banned, but that also would be really fun. But for anime, so since I host an anime club, there's a ton of different things that we're watching right now. We just started Delicious Dungeon. We're also watching Apothecary Diaries, but like that's almost to the season end, I think like next episode. We're also watching, I don't remember the other ones we're watching, but there's a bunch. Oh yeah, the Gorilla God one, that one's really good. I don't know, there's a bunch. Oh, can boys and girls still be friends? I don't remember the full name of it, but that one's also enjoyable. I don't know. I love, I love anime. Cowboy Bebop is incredible. It's one of the few anime that I'm like, watch the dub instead. It's just so good. Underground, yeah, no, you can't stand the theme. You can't stand the show because it does suck. Oh, Don is really, really good. It's such a good time. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out like what else are we watching. I know we're really excited for My Dress Up Darling. That show is really good. Season 2 is coming out. I think Kaiju number 8. I think the second season is coming out soon, or the new season. That one was really, really good. I don't know. There's just so many that are incredible. I'm really excited for Ranma 1/2 season 2. I'm a huge Ranma fan. Fun fact. I have season 1 of the anime. I have a majority of the manga in my collection. So I really like that one. I have a P-chan LED light. It's real cool. Yeah, maybe we can watch Sonic Underground. Okay, I have to find out if it's legal. Sarah, okay, be local and you can come to Anime Club. My sister lives up north. I'm down south. So it's like, it's harder to see. But also, Sarah, you've been here the whole time. That's so sweet. I love and appreciate you. Okay, but anyways, Fire Force. Okay, I heard. I can't say it. It's a spoiler. Oh, wait. Okay, Marco, did you watch or read? I don't know if it's caught up. All of Fire Force. Like, do you know the thing that happens at the end? Oh yeah, I'll get the title struck down. Or maybe I can watch it and then get puppets and reenact it off screen. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Ramo and Half was really, really good. I really enjoy it, and I'm like, they're almost introducing Ukyo, and Ukyo is my favorite character. Shampoo's great too. Inuyasha. Okay, so guys, I have a funny story for you guys that I don't know. Okay, so in 7th grade, this is okay. This is like such a random story, but it has to do with Inuyasha. So please follow through with this, okay, on this, okay? So, the moment, and this is like the story of how I discovered I had anxiety, but also has to do with Inuyasha. So, when I was a kid, like, it just started, like, the school year just started, it was like 7th grade or whatever, and my mom gave me this lunch that I didn't want to eat, so I left it in my locker, and then I had forgotten about it that day, and since, like, you know, I went back to the next day and I couldn't remember the combination to my locker. And I was like, shoot, oh, well, I'll figure this out later. And like, you know, me being a kid, you know, being irresponsible, I never opened up my locker. And I was like, oh my God, like this lunch has been in there for a very, very long time. I should get it. And I kept on putting it off because it just felt like it was too long of a time. And on the last day of school, after I waited till I told my mom that and she also was late, so it was fine, that school ended at 3:00 when it really got out at like 2:15. So I could wait till no one was in the hallway and I could like try all the possible combinations to get into this locker. And then I finally did, and I finally got in my locker. I think I asked for help for like someone to use the master key to open the lock or whatever. But anyways, got in the locker, lunch was there, threw that away. It was fine. Nothing happened. But in my locker, there were 3 Inuyasha books. And I, to this day, do not know who lent me these books. And I remember being like, because it was like, you know, it was like a whole school year. And I was like, who gave me these books? Like, I didn't know. No one wrote their names in them. Yeah, I don't know. And it's like very specific because it's volume 13, 14, and 15. And yeah, and then after 7th grade, I ended up moving schools. But I, like, you know, kept it with me because I was like, well, maybe, you know, and I had asked my friend group around, like, who lent me this Inuyasha, you know, the series, and no one remembered. And I brought it with me to, like, college because I was like, well, maybe one day I'll figure out who gave this to me and I could give it back. And I don't know, it's been like 20 years. I still have these 3 books and I do not know who lent them to me. But I don't know. And, like, I didn't want to, like, buy the earlier books because what if, you know, someone is like, oh, these were my books. And I'm like, okay, I can give them back to you. And then I have to rebuy them and that would suck. So I don't know. That's my fun story. I think it was the manga fairy. But it was so funny. I was so stressed about, like, oh my God, there's going to be, like, flies in the thing because I left the box. But no, it was, like, pretty sealed up. So it probably was, like, disintegrated and gross if I looked in the bag. But I remember having so many stress nightmares about that locker of, like, a yard duty, like, coming into class and, like, taking me out, you know, to, like, open my locker. Like, it was some TV show or something. I don't know. Anxiety. Let's see. Crypto said they never showed Inuyasha in your country. That's so rude of them. I loved Inuyasha. Okay, sorry. I missed a super chat. Mecha Omar, thank you so much for the $2. Do a Ghost Stories dub reaction stream. Dude, I feel like we would get content striked for that show. Ghost Stories is a dub where they intentionally made it horrible and they kind of just let them do whatever they wanted, and it's a show. It's definitely a show. And your fun fact is that, let's see, the average golf ball has 336 dimples. See, we all learned something new. Dude, Sonic X was so good, but, like, Sonic was also very, very mean to Chris. Like, even at the end, he was like, later, loser. I can do a play-by-play like a broadcaster. That sounds lit. I feel like that'd be funny. Are you watching on DVD or streaming service? So I do watch most things on streaming service. I think for Sonic Underground, no one's paying for the rights of that, so I don't know. I see if I can. First I stole the Dragon Quest game, then Inuyasha manga. Pedro, I did not steal the Dragon Quest. It was given to me. Some other person had lost it, and then it became mine. Finders, keepers, that are the rules. At this point, they're yours. Yeah, I know. It's been like... Okay, so I, in 7th grade, was like 11. And it's been 21 years. It can drink. The Inuyasha manga can drink now, okay? Yeah, and I have to be careful because this isn't my channel, so I can't get any strikes or do anything bad because, you know, this is technically Josie and Sean's. I just like to hijack it a little bit. Did I watch Shaman King? I did on Fox Kids. I remember it would play, like, there's so many things, because I would go back and forth between WB Kids and Fox Kids, and, like, I would watch the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they would have back-to-back Yu-Gi-Oh! No, they would have Jackie Chan Adventures, then back-to-back Yu-Gi-Oh! And then another show that I would not watch that, and then I would go to Fox Kids and watch Sonic X, and Mew Mew Power, and One Piece was on there, and then I would go back and watch Pokemon. So I do not have my own channel. I have, like, the channel that I comment with, that was a YouTube channel that I did before, but I guess, like, this is just something that I share that I'm just kind of helping with, and hopefully I can stream to it and help things grow. Like, I really enjoy Game and Talk. It's a lot of fun, and I think we have really something special. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna do my best to help. But also, like, they said that if I wanted to make videos, I could post them here. I have some video ideas, but the thing is, though, is that the effort, like, I've tried to film stuff, but it's, like, the effort that I want to put into and, like, the quality of, like, what I imagine it to be doesn't level out to what it is, obviously. And so I just get mad and delete it. So I'm like, maybe streaming's better. Streaming's fun. We get to hang out and yap, and it's real time. I don't know. We'll see. Did I watch the Mega Man cartoon? Yes, I did. Fun fact, I watched the Mega Man cartoon to impress Kevin. Yep, I did it to impress a guy. I'm doing an awesome job. I really appreciate it, Johnny. Let's see. Yes, Fox Kids from 2003. Yeah, Jackie Chan was great. Pokemon was great. I don't know. I watched a lot of different shows on kids. Like, there's, like, a ton that are, like, things that, you know, we forgot about. Let's see. Remember when I think this is specifically an American thing, when they would take all the characters and reuse clips, and, like, on 4th of July or whatever, they would have the poor voice actors sing the national anthem or whatever, and it would wish you a happy 4th of July. Do you guys remember that? That was wild. And there also was, like, a 9/11 thing that they did with that too. The 90s was so cool. And on that note, guys, okay, I think I'm going to call it for our stream today. This was so much fun. Thank you for hanging out with me for, like, 2.5 hours, actually. We've been hanging out for a little bit. If you liked watching this, check me out on Game and Talk on this channel. You know how it is. Sean, Nate, Josie, and I do this podcast, and it's real cool. I'm also on Spawncast. As you guys know, I'm really bad at this transition out. I'm sorry. Lastly, if you want to follow me directly, I am on Twitter. I am Celia B with 3 E's. And I'm also on Instagram at Kosher Gamer. That tends to be more focused to, like, my day-to-day life things. I'll be posting a lot of dumb boo-boo stuff. And just, like, my adventures around. It's also focused on retro gaming. And with that note, that's it. If you haven't wishlisted Meat of the Hollower, please do it on Steam. I linked it down below, so please go check it out. When I say below, I mean in the description or whatever. Okay, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe, my friends, okay? Bye. Bye-bye.